ever seen a house fly, or a kitchen sink, or a door jam, or a camera wink, or a willow weep, or a golfing tee, then you'll believe in me, the talking Christmas tree. If you've ever heard a shoe horn, or a tree bark, or a table groan, or a car park, or a pillow sigh, or a spelling bee, then you'll be friends with me, the talking Christmas tree. 'Cause I'm a Christmas kind of guy, that's my time of year to fly. Hey, why not come along? I know you've seen a hat tree, and a river run, and an ear of corn, and a setting sun, and a tub with feet, and a saw that sees. Now take a look at me, the talking Christmas tree. How do you do?
Yes, I'm gonna need more paint and more wood and more lights and wheels and everything. You see, this year everybody is being extra special good. So I'm going to be delivering more toys than ever before. Did I forget anything?
More peanut butter and corn dogs.
More peanut butter and corn dogs? No, don't just forget that last part. Just send me all the other toy-making supplies fast now, because there's only 5 days left till Christmas. All right, thank you, goodbye. Oh, hold on now. Who's this? Why, you're supposed to be in bed, aren't you?
It's the kids for the story, Santa. You remember, don't you?
The story. Oh, the special story.
Yeah, you see, I'm not sure everybody's got his tree decorated just right. So I need to help the kids make some story ornaments.
You know all about this talking tree, don't you? He's a colorful, laughable, once-a-year, slapstickle, magical talking tree. And this tree has a very special job, because every time one of you has a kind thought for someone else or a good wish for them, the talking tree turns that kind thought into a holiday ornament. So, all the lights and decorations you see at Christmas time are really kind thoughts people have for each other.
Oh, Santa, get ready. It's happening. It's happening. It's that special, wonderful holiday feeling.
Look at that! A beautiful wreath!
Oh, gee, I love to do that. I love it when people have kind thoughts and I can make ornaments and stuff out of them.
Oh, my. Look at the clock. It's 7 snowflakes past an icicle, and we better get started, because you have to get to bed.
I can turn stories into holiday decorations too, kids, with your help, of course.
Now let's see. Yes, we got to make story ornaments. We need the special story book. Well, thank you, talking tree. Tonight's story is...
Too much wrapping paper. Matt and Jenny loved the Christmas season because that meant all of their friends and relatives would come to visit, and they had lots of friends and a big, wonderful family. Not too far from Matt and Jenny lived their Aunt Hannah and Uncle Henry. If Uncle Henry had a fault in the world, it was that he believed mirrors tell lies. When I was a young man, mirrors didn't leave hair off the top of my head the way they do today, he liked to tell Aunt Hannah. And if Aunt Hannah had a fault in the world, it was that she could never throw away any bows or wrapping paper. Anytime her family opened presents, Hannah was there with a busy grin on her face to collect all the wrappings, sometimes before they even got all the way off the package. Well, one Christmas right about now, Aunt Hannah started wrapping presents for everyone. She and her dog Pepper sat down on the floor with some tape and scissors, and whoosh! In the blink of an eye, Aunt Hannah had all the presents wrapped. But she still had lots of wrapping paper and bows left over, and it had been so much fun she didn't want to stop. So, just for the fun of it, she wrapped up Uncle Henry's slippers and toothbrush and put "Do Not Open Till Christmas" stickers on them. Then, just for the fun of it, she wrapped up a chair, and then a lamp, the TV set. She even wrapped up the garbage cans. When Uncle Henry came home that night, he found most of the house wrapped up. One package over in the corner barked. He unwrapped it and found that Aunt Hannah had even wrapped up Pepper the dog. And the worst of it was, when Uncle Henry went to hunt for his dinner, he found it in the oven all wrapped up with a sticker on it that said, "Do not open till Christmas." Upstairs, he found Aunt Hannah sleeping peacefully. She was smiling happily, and Uncle Henry thought she'd got all the wrapping out of her system. But the next day at his job, Uncle Henry got a phone call. "You've got to do something," said Officer Higgins. "Hannah has wrapped up the street signs and signals, and traffic can't move. She's wrapped up my motorcycle. She's wrapped up the mayor and is just starting to work on all the ketchup bottles down at Ferguson's Market." "This is serious," Uncle Henry said to Pepper the dog that night. "What makes it all so hard is that Hannah has put do not open till Christmas stickers on everything." And of course, Uncle Henry knew that no one would dare open a package with a do not open till Christmas sticker on it ahead of time.
Would you?
And that gave Uncle Henry an idea. Quick as he could, he gathered up Aunt Hannah's scissors and tape and wrapped them into two nice little packages. And on the packages, he put a sticker that said, "Do not open till Christmas." And the next morning, the town sighed with relief because Aunt Hannah had stopped wrapping. Well, Uncle Henry thought everyone in the town would be mad at Hannah for her crazy wrapping. But on Christmas morning, he saw a marvelous sight. Everyone was outside unwrapping the town as if it were the biggest and best Christmas present they ever got. They unwrapped the traffic signals. They unwrapped the ketchup bottles. They unwrapped Officer Higgins' motorcycle, but they didn't unwrap the mayor because he might have made a speech. It was a wonderful Christmas morning for everybody except Uncle Henry, who got another mirror that showed even less hair on the top of his head than the mirror Aunt Hannah had bought him for Christmas last year. At Matt and Jenny's house, the holiday spirit was especially happy. But as everyone got ready to go into Christmas dinner, none of them noticed Aunt Hannah, who was gathering up all the wrapping paper on the floor and saying to herself, "Next year, I've got to get started sooner wrapping all my presents for everybody."
I liked Aunt Hannah. She's the sort of person who can't do enough for people.
Yeah, I wonder what they had for Christmas dinner. You know, I think, hey Santa, something wonderful's happening.
Oh, and applause. It's clapping. Everybody else must have liked that story too.
Oh, I'm getting that special, wonderful holiday feeling. Wow, look at that. It's Hannah from the story. What a neat ornament.
Oh, it's beautiful. And I'm going to put it right there on you, tree. There we are. Now, you kids all look in your box that the video came in, and you see a paper with this ornament on it. Now, you cut it out and color it and put it on your tree, because wanting to bring happiness to others is really the way to decorate the season. And you kids are going to make the others in your family very happy with this ornament you made. All right, good night. And when you wake up tomorrow, there will be only 4 more days till Christmas.
If you've ever seen a house fly, or a kitchen sink, or a door jam, or a camera wink, or a willow weep, or a golfing tee, then you'll believe in me, the talking Christmas tree. If you've ever heard a shoe horn, or a tree bark, or a table groan, or a car park, or a pillow sigh, or a spelling bee, then you'll be friends with me, the talking Christmas tree. 'Cause I'm a Christmas kind of guy. That's my time of year to fly. Hey, why not come along? I know you've seen a hat, tree, and a river run, and an ear of corn, and a setting sun, and a tub with feet, and a saw that sees. Now take a look at me, the talking Christmas tree. How do you do?
Oh, just look at all these letters. How many more are there to go, Talking Tree?
Just a few more sacks, Santa.
Oh, Talking Tree, you're just a colorful, laughable, once-a-year, slapstickle, magical Talking Tree. I love these letters. Ooh, hello there. Have you come again for another story? Now, the ornament you helped the tree make last night was just wonderful. But where did you put that ornament on your tree? Oh, well, when I come to your house on Christmas Eve, I'll sure be anxious to see it.
Santa, one letter was terrific. This girl said there's somebody at her school who doesn't believe in Christmas. But that's just because her dad's out of work and they can't afford presents or a tree. So this letter writer wants you to take some of her presents and make sure they get to this poor girl, even though she doesn't believe in you.
Now that's the Christmas spirit, and that's what the holiday is really all about.
Whoa, what's happening, Santa? That letter gave me the special, wonderful holiday feeling.
What a beautiful star. I just love it. That letter had such a kind thought in it that it turned into a star. And thank you, whoever wrote that letter. And don't worry, your friend at school is going to get some wonderful surprises this year, thanks to you.
Tonight's story that we will turn into another ornament for your tree is called The Magic Elevator. Marie and Janet and Will and Eddie were decorating the Christmas tree in the playroom of the Downtown Kids Daycare Center. Well, there was going to be a party that afternoon with lots of good food and games and singing. And after the party, the kids would all go home with their parents for a holiday vacation. "Isn't this a beautiful tree?" Marie asked. "It's okay," said Will, "if you like dumb old trees." "I'm tired of working on this tree," said Janet. Something was wrong. Why, decorating for Christmas isn't work, but to these kids it was an awful chore. "I wish," said Eddie, "that our parents could be here for the party this afternoon. Don't you guys wish the same?" The group all said yes. "My dad had to take a case to court on my birthday," said Will. "My mother had to go marketing or something in New York City on my birthday," said Marie. "Our parents never get to do the good stuff with us." "I hate elevators," Will yelled suddenly. "It's all the fault of elevators. Every time my mom leaves me to go to work in the morning, she goes up and up in an elevator. And then when she comes down at the end of the day, she's tired and worried and doesn't even smile at me. Elevators keep taking our parents away." The kids sat down on the floor around the tree, which was only half decorated, and were quiet. Suddenly there was a happy sound and a twinkle of light. Where the tree had stood, there was a tall man with a cap that had a little Christmas tree on it. "Did someone call for the magic elevator?" the man asked. "Well, who are you?" Will asked back. "Well, my name is Ted. I operate the magic elevator. This isn't one of those ordinary elevators that take you where you think you want to go. The magic elevator takes you where it's fun to go." "Yeah, but this is a playroom, not an elevator," Janet said. "Oh, really?" replied Ted. "Well then, how come we're already going up, up, up above the city?" "Wow!" all the kids yelled as they ran to the window. "We're flying!" Now, according to my instructions, you folks have a unique wish for this elevator. You want your parents to be with you for a special Christmas party, and you need the magic elevator to go get them. Wow, that's easy. The kids felt a bump, and then one wall of the playroom slid open like elevator doors. Ted and the kids looked into a big business room. Everybody was dressed in gray, and they talked about money and charts. "Well, there's my mother," Marie yelled. In a twinkling, Ted reached out and grabbed Marie's mother and brought her into the elevator. Then he shut the doors and opened them again real quick. There was Janet's father at a desk with lonely-looking papers on it. Ted snatched Janet's father up and into the elevator. Whoa, the doors opened and closed again and again until Ted had gathered up all the kids' parents. "Attention, please," Ted told the group. "We will now have the silliest, happiest Christmas party ever." The kids and parents joined hands and danced around Ted. Then they played games and told stories, all the while flying up and over the city and people in gray clothes who ride in elevators that only go up and down. Uh-oh, Ted said, looking at his official watch. It's been fun, but it's time the parents got back to work. Quickly, the magic elevator took the parents back to their jobs. Then Ted slipped the elevator back into the playroom just as the sound of the other kids could be heard coming down the hall for the party. Time for the party, Ted said. Here come the other kids. Yeah, but we haven't finished decorating the tree, said Will. Oh, yes, you have, Ted told them. Your kind thoughts for your parents have all been turned into the most beautiful decorations you've ever seen. Just look. And with that, he spread out his arms and disappeared. In his place stood the most beautiful tree the kids had ever seen. Later that day, after the party, Will's mother came to pick him up. You know, Will's mother said, all of a sudden this afternoon, I got the happiest, silliest Christmas spirit. For a while, I felt like I was flying in the sky, like Santa. Well, Will just smiled at his mother. But when he looked up at the Christmas tree behind them, he could have sworn all the lights winked at him.
Did that story make you feel happy?
Wow. Hey, listen to the applause. The clapping is so loud and so strong that, whoa.
That's right, kids. Clap if you like the story. Clap hard.
Oh, I'm getting that special, wonderful holiday feeling, Santa.
And look at that ornament from tonight's story. It's the kids in the elevator. Oh, I'll be curious to see how you color in your ornament at home, the one that came with the video. Now you color it, cut it out, and put it on your tree for your family to enjoy. And tomorrow night, we'll make another one.
Well, with the help of the kids, we're really making this a beautiful Christmas, aren't we, Santa?
Oh, yes, we are. But it's time for bed now. For you kids, for me, and for talking trees, too.
Good night, kids. There's only 3 more days till Christmas. Will you wake up tomorrow? Ever seen a house fly, or a kitchen sink, or a door jam, or a camera wink, or a willow weep, or a golfing tee? Then you'll believe in me, the talking Christmas tree. If you've ever heard a shoe horn, or a tree bark, or a table groan, or a car park, or a pillow sigh, or a spelling bee, then you'll be friends with me, the talking Christmas tree. 'Cause I'm a Christmas kind of guy. That's my time of year to fly. Hey, why not come along? I know you've seen a hat, tree, and a river run, and an ear of corn, and a setting sun, and a tub with feet, and a saw that sees. Now take a look at me, the talking Christmas tree. How do you do?
Oh, talking tree, you are a colorful, laughable, once-a-year slapstickle, magical talking tree. Just look at all of these wonderful presents.
Oh, this is going to be a wonderful Christmas, Santa.
Yes.
Whoa. I'm starting to get that special, wonderful holiday feeling already. Hey, Santa. Wow. Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful, talking tree? You see, it's a menorah. It represents the way Jewish people celebrate the holiday season.
Well, what do the candles mean, Santa?
Well, you know how every time someone has a kind thought for someone else, you get that special, wonderful holiday feeling and turn it into a decoration? Well, Hanukkah is a day of miracles. It represents 8 days of holiday preparation.
Can you light all the candles at once?
No, the candles are lit at sundown on each of the 8 nights of Hanukkah.
Oh, and you have kind thoughts for people whenever you light the candles.
Yes, that's right. It's all part of that special, wonderful holiday feeling. Oh, well, and thank you, Talking Tree, for bringing the book to me. You see, good wishes can be expressed all sorts of ways, which brings us to tonight's story.
Jingles was a Christmas cat. Ellen's parents had given him to her the Christmas before when he was a furry little kitten. Ellen called him Jingles because he loved to ride with her through the house while she sang Jingle Bells. Now, Jingles loved to eat. Hey, I like this cat. He loved lunch, dinner, breakfast, treats, midnight parties with chips and soda. In 1 year's time, Jingles became a very fat little fellow. That cat needs to lose weight, Ellen's father said one night as Jingles settled down for his evening nap, the one he took to give him energy to go to bed. Well, he likes to eat, Daddy, Ellen said. Well, said her father, all that weight isn't good for him. Now, if he doesn't slim down in a couple weeks, I'm going to send him out to Uncle Leo's farm. He can live with the barn cats until he gets into shape. Yeah. The thought of Jingles living in a barn with a tough old farm cat scared Ellen so bad that she called all her friends to come over. They talked about ways to get Jingles thin. My mother teaches aerobics, Lois said. We could sneak Jingles into the back of the class and make him work out. Well, the next day the girls took Jingles to the class, but he wouldn't do a thing. He just went to sleep in Ellen's lap and dreamed about lunch. Nothing the girls could do could get Jingles to exercise. But then, as they were leaving, Jingles spotted a small exercise outfit in the window of a gift shop, and he rubbed against the glass and purred. He likes that outfit, said Lois, and that gives me an idea. Lois went into the store and bought the outfit. She gave it to Jingles. Well, he wiggled and squiggled, and he couldn't even halfway fit into the snazzy outfit. See, Ellen said to him, if you'd go to exercise class, you'd become a skinny mini, and this outfit would fit you just right. So Jingles ran into that exercise class, and for the next few days, he was the best exerciser you ever saw. He did the jam and jump. He did the frantic footwork with the funky finger snap, of course. Finally, Lois's mother gave him a special diploma like you get in high school for being the best cat in the class. Look, Daddy, Ellen said that night, have you ever seen a leaner, happier kitty than Jingles? Later, as they all settled down to sleep, Jingles dreamed he was back in aerobics class. He began to purr in a jazzy rhythm. And soon the whole house was awake because when he was a fatty, all his flab kept his purr soft and silent. But now you could hear him purr a mile away. I have to get some sleep, Ellen's father said. Your mother and I have jobs to go to tomorrow. We all need sleep, but Jingles is keeping us awake. Now, maybe he should go to the farm after all if that's how he's going to purr now that he's skinny. Ellen had to think quick. Then an idea hit her. She pulled from beneath her bed a special gift for Jingles. It was the exercise outfit he had earned by going to aerobics class and working so hard. Ellen had been saving it to give to him on Christmas. Once Jingles put the outfit on, his purr was again soft and warm, like it had been when he was fat. Everybody went back to bed. Christmas morning, Ellen couldn't wait to get to a package for her under the tree that said, "Open me last." And what do you think? It was an exercise outfit just like the one Jingles had. There was a note with it that said, "Mom and Dad and I got you this suit so we could match. Thank you for caring so much about me. Love, Jingles."
Let's see what sort of ornament the talking tree can make out of this story. All right, now clap. Clap real hard. Clap if you like the story.
Wow, I'm getting that special, wonderful holiday feeling, Santa. Everybody loved that story.
And here's the ornament. Just look at that. It's Jingles the cat.
Well, Ellen's sure lucky to have a cat like Jingles.
Oh, yes. And now, kids, you cut out your ornament of Jingles and color it and put it on the tree in your house.
Hey, Santa, I want to send a special message of holiday good cheer to our Jewish friends.
Ah, that's easy, Talking Tree. You just say, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, the festival of lights.
Now, again, it's bedtime, and tomorrow when you wake up, there will be only 2 days to Christmas. So get a good night's sleep and keep on being good, because this is going to be a wonderful Christmas. Good night, everybody.
If you've ever seen a house fly, or a kitchen sink, or a door jam, or a camera wink, or a willow weep, or a golfing tee, then you'll believe in me, the talking Christmas tree. If you've ever heard a shoe horn, or a tree bark, or a table groan, or a car park, or a pillow sigh, or a spelling bee, then you'll be friends with me, the talking Christmas tree. 'Cause I'm a Christmas kind of guy. That's my time of year to fly. Hey, why not come along? I know you've seen a hat tree and a river run and an ear of corn and a setting sun and a tub with feet and a saw that sees. Now take a look at me, the talking Christmas tree. How do you do?
Oh, no. What in the world is going on here, Talking Tree? You colorful, laughable, once-a-year slapstick-o magical Talking Tree.
Hi, Santa. Won't you sit down and have a happy birthday egg?
Huh? Oh, now, wait a minute. Everybody knows that you give eggs at Easter time. For a birthday, you bake
A pumpkin pie filled with turkey.
No. You cook a turkey at Thanksgiving, and at Halloween,
You dress up like a ghost and slide down the chimney and go ho, ho, ho.
No. Now, we need to straighten this fellow out. I think he's had too many corn dog fudge sundaes. All right, now, Talking Tree, let's start with the first holiday of the year. Now, what do you say on New Year's Eve?
Trick or treat.
Well, then, what do you say on Halloween when you ring somebody's doorbell and they answer?
Won't you be my Valentine?
Oh, how can we straighten them out? All right, Tree. What do I use to ride through the sky on to deliver presents at Christmas?
A broomstick.
I give up. I tell you, you have your holidays all mixed up.
Oh, no, I don't, Santa. I was just teasing you. But the story we're going to tell this time is all about a man who just couldn't get his holidays right, no matter how hard he tried. With 2 days to go till Christmas, Reggie and Tyrone were a couple of live wires, barely able to sit still. They were brothers 2 years apart. But more than brothers, they were each other's best friend. One evening, as the boys sat down to supper, the Christmas spirit took them over and everything made them laugh and giggle. You two need to burn off some of that energy, their mother said, after they'd eaten and helped her with the dishes. And I have just the job for you. Yes, said their father, you two get your coats on. You're going to pay someone a visit. Mr. Pierce called this afternoon and told me that Ed Lumley is sick and can't be a wise man in the pageant this year. Well, who's going to take Mr. Lumley's place, Tyrone asked. Mr. Walls from down the street, their mother said. The boys doubled up with laughter and rolled on the floor. But Mr. Walls is so out of touch, said Reggie. He cooks a Labor Day turkey and puts flags on the drumsticks. And, said Tyrone, at Halloween, he carves a heart in the center of a pumpkin and puts in the words, "Be my Valentine." Now, said their father, Mr. Walls has never had a family of his own to keep him up to date on holidays, but his heart is big enough to make up for it. And, the boy's mother said, he has never been in a pageant before, and he really wants to do this. He just doesn't know who a wise man is or what he dresses up like. You two go over and help him out by telling him all about the wise men. Well, the boys were greeted warmly by Mr. Walls at his front door. He brought them into his living room. They sat down, and he served them Halloween candy corn in Easter baskets. "Boys," he said, "nobody loves celebrating a holiday more than I do, but I'm going to tell you a secret. I can't get my holidays straight." Reggie and Tyrone giggled. "Now," continued Mr. Walls, "Mr. Pierce wants me to be a wise man in the pageant, but isn't Wise Man's Day in February?" Well, the boys were confused. "Sure," said Mr. Walls, "Washington and Lincoln, the wise men." "No, you've got it wrong," Reggie said. "Those are presidents. You celebrate President's Day for them." "But I thought President's Day was December 25th, Mr. Walls said. "No," Tyrone said, "that's Presents Day, the day you give presents." "Well, should old acquaintance be forgot," Mr. Walls said. "I should write that down. Look, fellas, what does a wise man in a pageant wear?" Well, the two boys looked around, and in a corner closet they saw a 4th of July Uncle Sam suit. "Why, a wise man," said Tyrone with a tricky smile, "likes to wear red and blue and white." "Yeah, and sparkles," added Reggie. They both laughed. Mr. Walls went to the closet and pulled out the Uncle Sam 4th of July costume. "Well, now this is my Thanksgiving carving outfit," Mr. Walls said, "but could I wear it to be a wise man?" "It would be perfect," the two devilish boys said together. Christmas Eve, Reggie and Tyrone went with their parents to enjoy the pageant. Everything went smoothly, beautifully as a matter of fact, right up until Mr. Pierce said, "From the east came wise men." From the east side of the hall came two men wearing robes and crowns. But from the west side, there was only a sizzling sound, like when your mom makes bacon. At last, out came Mr. Walls, dressed in the Uncle Sam 4th of July costume, carrying real sparklers in his hands. The laughter started at one end of the auditorium, and soon it spread all over. People were slapping their knees and pointing at Mr. Walls, who didn't know what to do. Worst of all, the little baby in the manger became frightened and started to cry. No one could quiet him. Well, when the fuss was at its greatest, and it looked as if this pageant would end in disaster, Mr. Walls bent over the baby, and wonder of wonders, it smiled and was still. Mr. Walls picked up the happy baby, and as Mr. Pierce looked on happily, and the whole group cheered and sang, Mr. Walls and the baby greeted Christmas. And every year since, Mr. Walls and his Uncle Sam 4th of July costume have been the absolute perfect ending to the pageant. As everybody says, it just wouldn't be Christmas without Mr. Walls.
So Mr. Walls became the hero of the pageant, and Reggie and Tyrone saw that playing tricks on someone can hurt their feelings.
But everything turned out okay in the long run, Santa. Hey, kids, did you like that story, huh? Well, let me hear you clap. Oh, come on, really, clap.
Oh, I tell you, they loved the story. Listen to that clapping, and look, it's Mr. Walls in the pageant. Oh, you kids have made another great ornament. Your tree at home must look magnificent with all the ornaments you and the tree have been making this week. Now, you color this one in and cut it out and put it on your tree. Wait a minute. What are these?
Well, gosh, I don't know, Santa.
Oh, now you played another trick on me, talking tree. All right, now get rid of these. Thank you.
Oh, no more tricks, Santa. We promise.
Well, good. Now to bed, everybody, and have a happy 4th of Labor Day, Old Lang Syne.
ever seen a house fly, or a kitchen sink, or a door jam, or a camera wink, or a willow weep, or a golfing tee, then you'll believe in me, the talking Christmas tree. If you've ever heard a shoe horn, or a tree bark, or a table groan, or a car park, or a pillow sigh, or a spelling bee, then you'll be friends with me, the talking Christmas tree. 'Cause I'm a Christmas kind of guy, that's my time of year to fly. Hey, why not come along? I know you've seen a hat tree, and a river run, and an ear of corn, and a setting sun, and a tub with feet, and a saw that sees. Now take a look at me, the talking Christmas tree. How do you do?
Oh, now let's see. This is the list I made after last Christmas. Let me check it twice. Yes, I know who's been naughty and nice.
See, Santa, you gotta relax.
Relax. Talking tree, I have been working all year long for this night. Tomorrow morning, I'll relax.
Well, me too. Tomorrow morning, I go back to the forest because the whole world will be decorated for Christmas, and my work will be over too.
Oh, and this year, you've turned everybody's thoughts into the best ornaments yet. I tell you, the world's never been this beautiful, thanks to you.
Well, and thanks to the kids too, Santa.
Who? Oh, no. Are you still up? Well, you've got to get to bed, you know. I'll be at your house 5 snowflakes past a moonbeam.
Yeah, but Santa, there's one more story to tell and one more ornament to make. Remember?
Remember? Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, candy canes, candy canes. We haven't got enough candy canes.
Gosh, is he excited, kids? Hey, listen, I have an idea. Let's do the last story ourselves. Yeah, why don't you help me with this story? Yeah, I bet a lot of you know it already. Let me get the bedtime story book. There we go. Okay, now, if you know the words, tell the story along with me. It's Christmas Eve, and our story tonight is The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering I should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. Yeah, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And now it's time for bed. Look around. There's nobody here because Santa is on his way. All the presents are gone too. The presents are in the sleigh with Santa, and he's on his way to your house. So it's time for bed. And it's time for me to go too. Tomorrow I'll be back with my friends in the forest. But I'll be thinking of you and waiting for next year when Santa will come get me and you, and we can decorate another Christmas season with bright, happy wishes. Now, there's just one more ornament to make. Oh boy, I'm getting that special, wonderful holiday feeling. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Have a wonderful Christmas. I'll see you next year.